I want so much. There isn't a day that goes by that I'm not adding to my desire list. And what I'm recognizing, the more I want, the more I want. There is nothing wrong with wanting as long as you have the capacity to hold it and not sabotage it. My name is Eva Simone, and I am the CEO of Embodiment is Everything and the founder of The Standard, where a woman settles into herself and understands what it is that she wants, and she aligns and leads her life from that place. But let me go back to desire. But I want to talk more about potency. Every second of your awareness should be desire and potency mixed together. And that combination is this powerhouse of energy that is in you. Your desires are your nudges from the divine, which is inside of you. Your desires are the blueprint of who you came to this earth to be. And once I realized that, I started to become so turned on and so elevated in my own energy, knowing that these desires are mine and that I get to have whatever it is that I wanted as long as I could hold it within my body without leaking it, without allowing it to um, ooze in the wrong direction. Then I get to have what I want. So, ladies, today we want to talk about potency, moment by moment. The reason that this is so important because if you're not potent around your desires and what you want and what you believe you can have, you're constantly second guessing yourself and the desires are just slipping through your fingers because you can't say what it is that you want. When I know what I want, I'm like, hell or high water will not get in my way of me not holding the desire. So, the potent part, why potency is so important. Well, when you are giving your desire just a little bit of energy, then you don't really believe that it's possible. So, you don't want to hurt yourself or disappoint yourself, and you don't trust yourself, and you don't have the confidence enough to know that you got to put the energy in to get the thing that you're desiring. So let's talk about that. Why we wake up in the mornings and our heads are spinning, our thoughts are spinning, and we can't really get into the desire of the day. And yes, it is your responsibility to hold your desire. If you're waiting for someone else to hold the desire for you, you're giving your power away. Your desire is yours. So let's talk about it. When I get up in the morning, I am turned on about the juiciness of what is coming towards me before it arrives. And in the past, I would be like, but it's not here yet. Oh, I don't know how to hold this. And it would just slip through my fingers. And I started to start to think and question what's going on that you can't hold this thing that you're desiring. And I recognized that I had this icky, doubtful feeling that was penetrating my soul. So every time I would try to hold a desire, the doubt would come in. But ladies, you have to clean up the doubt and walk the path of the desire and allow whatever comes towards you, whatever is showing up for you to course correct and move forward with the desire. So I'm waking up juicy as ever and turned on and lit by life and what I get to have in this lifetime. I used to worry that if it didn't show up in, I don't know, a quarter or a season or a year, then maybe I wasn't doing this right. You have to continue walking that path and aligning so that the energy internally what you're thinking, what you're feeling, it all aligns, and then boom, the desire shows up. It's simple, but the mind is always trying to stop us from the desire. You got to be lit and turned on by life. And when you are lit and turned on by life, your your system, your total system starts to point to you where you're off the path and helping you to get back on. And what I mean by total system, you're thinking one thing, you're doing something else, and nothing is aligning. So until you get everything aligned perfectly, even in those well, perfectly, let me take that back because there are going to be moments where you're thinking, did I do that right? Was that what did I should have done this? So perfectly is not the right word. Getting aligned within your body where it all feels right for you. So when I get up in the morning and before I get out of bed, I am aligning to my desire. I'm like, yes, yes, you're mine. You're in my body. You're already in my feeling. I know that you're mine. Everything is just coming towards me. I'm doing my work. I'm doing my part. The desire is just coming towards me. And what happens when you show up in that way? The desire is like, okay, she's sure of herself. And the part that's so important, certainty. Certainty in your within your decision, certainty within your body, certainty within your words, certainty within your actions. Everything is aligning before the desire comes. So when I leave the house in the morning, I'm like, desires, where are you? I'm here. And then I add more desires to my day and to my embodiment and to my manifestations so that I know that I'm keeping my life full with all the desires that I want. There was something that happened recently and I was like, oh, and then I said, no, allow life to meet you with all of the deliciousness that it's trying to show you. And everything was kind of like going wrong and I was like, what's happening right now? Listen, the going wrong where is there is some disruptions, that's a part of the desire, getting you to where you need to be in order to hold it. So as things were kind of like going haywire, and I said, I take my hands off of this. I have this beautiful relationship with the divine because I know that there's honey in my bones. And I said, as long as I align to everything that turns me on, then it's just a matter of time. And then once you really align to it, you start collapsing time and timelines, which makes me think about my book here, Honey in Her Bones, The Pathway to a Delicious Life. It talks a little bit about some of the journey that I've been on, and it brings you out on the other side feeling so alive. Oh, our merchandise here is in, and this one is Luxuriously Feminine AF. AF, you know what the AF is. But back to desires, to the desires, and what had happened to me. So things were kind of going a little bit crazy, and I said, I take my hands off of this, and I let life rearrange itself. Because sometimes when you're dabbling into things too much and your head is coming in and you're in the wrong vibration and the wrong frequency, I said, I'll keep the desire here within my body, within my heart, and within the capacity of me to hold it. And I'll let it just align. And I'll stay in my power as it aligns. So things got turned around and I was like, forget it. So I'm out and about and I'm walking and I see a sign. And I was like, what's that sign? So I go inside. Oh, super cute. Found this new little spot that is so me. And I'm like, if that thing didn't turn this way and didn't have that issue in this way and that didn't happen in this way, it's never straight lines. It's it's kind of this sometimes. And what I noticed in that moment, the desire had extra. So I had expansion when things went a little haywire. And I found this little spot that is super cute for me. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So, ladies, when you're holding and asking for what you want, be lit, be turned on. And when things go a little sideways, don't get too worried. Don't get too worried about it because desire shows up when you are in the frequency of desire. And you may be saying, well, Eva, what if I want this, but I didn't get that then? But what if you got to do a little bit more correction in your energy before that thing, but you got this too? So you are, all of it is adding up. Get turned on by your life. Get excited. When you get up in the morning, when your foot hits the floor, you got to be like, okay, it's another delicious, sexy day for me, and I am here for it. And I take my hands off of the wheel when things go a little sideways, because that is a part of the desire getting you right. Don't miss it by being in your head. Drop down into your body. Feel turned on by life. Feel turned on by you being a woman in her desire, in her pleasure, in her ability to receive is where the juiciness is at. If you're in your head too much and you're not paying attention, you're missing all that's trying to come towards you. I am now like, universe, divine, I am now unrealistic about what I get to have. I am now standing, sitting, just really in the moment of the magic of life. And that's what I expect. I expect it with everything that I decide, whether it's life, love, money, relationships, health, my body, my opportunities, my travel, my home, whatever it is. I'm keeping myself honeylicious so that as the desire starts walking towards me, whatever it is, I'm like, I'm here. I'm ready. So, ladies, lit our course, lit Spoiled by the Universe, is available right now for you to get. We're going to leave the link in the description box, and I don't want you to miss out on your desires. Get turned on. Get turned on. Get juicy about life and about living. Don't leave this earth without having everything that you said that you desired. No matter what age you are, start desiring again. Start receiving as a woman. Allow the universe and all the things that are coming towards you to meet you right where you're at, open, ready to receive. Okay? I'm Eva Simone. Let's Spoil by the Universe is available for you to purchase and get started on it now. Get the body that you're wanting. Step into it. It is the season. Get all that you're desiring right now. Okay? Be well. Bye.